I just got done watching a really powerful video from Dave Hodges, and it's about the banks. And he had a meeting with FDIC, and it is quite grim. And I'm going to put the link in the description box below for you to watch this video. I couldn't even repeat it because of the verbiage explained in it. Let me just say this. If you have money in the bank, it's time to get your money out of the bank. That's basically the bottom line. Now, on to the story. Now, I've been listening to a prophet, and she's, let me just say, Jolie Green. And a lot of times what I hear from her is that she talks in the future tense. And some of what she's saying is a lot of possibilities that are happening or are going to happen. And I'm not very familiar with her ministry. I just get really excited to say the least, but I can't help but to say this. This is the title of the video. It's about Purim. Today is the last day of Purim. And one of the things about Purim is that when they went to go hang the Jewish people, it ended up that they went to hang the very people that were going to hang the Jewish people. And this is the turnaround story about the story of that very experience that we're talking about with Esther. Esther was the hero of the story, of course, as I said in the previous video. So, why am I saying this? Okay, there's so much I want to say. Okay, why Rapture? Why would this be a parallel to the Rapture? Because we could all hang right now for the things that are about to happen. And right now, I don't think God will allow that to happen. And I feel like this is our Purim moment. And I just get the sick sense in my gut that the Lord is coming to rescue us very soon. And if it's not during Purim, it's going to be quite close. There are just too many ironic situations going on, too many too many moments that are passing us by that are just hard to pass up and not take a second look. The earthquake in Turkey was a significant event, and it still is. Of course, there are over 50,000 people died in that earthquake. Right now, they're looking at San Andreas fault as a possible next event to happen. And if you're not aware that the geologist from Norway who predicted the earthquake in Turkey is now predicting the San Andreas fault to go too very, very soon. And we're talking about in the very near future. So this is information I've gotten secondhand. I don't have a link. I just want to tell you that I have learned this from secondhand information. Now, I say all this because it's a loaded topic and it's really heavy duty and it's a lot of information. But back to Purim and the Rapture. Am I wrong for saying that this looks like we could easily hang for, not for committing any crimes, but we could hang for a lot of things like the banking issue that would destroy Americans. Then you see the destruction of East Palestine, Ohio, Cincinnati, just had a train derailment. Another one in Springfield, Ohio. Another one happened in Maryland. Another one in South Carolina. They had a yellow plume. I mean, there has just been one incident after another. America is either under attack or sabotage. So these events are happening to America, and we have an absentee president who is not showing up at these places, consoling Americans. That's what he's supposed to do. Now, we are used to a president that goes to these locations and talks to Americans. Okay, so we don't have the same president in Joe Biden who goes to Ukraine on President's Day and hangs out with Zelensky. And now the story that was from Hal Turner is that there are certain dignitaries that are hiding out in the mountain right now. What's going on? Okay, so I read that scripture to you earlier from Revelation 6:15, that they wanted the rocks to fall on them. We're that close. We're that close. How close? Close to the return of the Lord. So, a rapture Purim is very likely. It's very likely. I'm not saying it's definite. I'm just saying it's highly likely that something could happen really soon. And I want to say it like that and leave it there for now. Thank you for watching, and God bless.